We're glad you answered. We don't have much time to talk before we get back to the crime scene, so let's go over what we've discovered in the past few weeks of our arduous work. Anna was found in the Life Science building. Anna was dead in the middle of the roped-off scene, with a bloody stool in front of her. Blood was on the ground next to her, and her phone was on the counter above.
The scene had flies, blood, maggots, and hair.
Anna Garcia was a 20-year-old female. She was a 5'6" college student. Weighing 135 pounds, she was working as an undergrad. She works part-time in a research lab at the Gentry Life Science building, where she was later found dead. A normal day in Anna's life consisted of prepping labs, lots of coffee, soccer practice, and spending time studying in the library. She was set to meet with her doctor, Elsie Opel, the next day at 10 a.m. We acquired the statements from the people of interest. We explored the psychological changes that can occur as a result of false information. We used a heart rate tracker, respiration belt, and graphical analysis application to view the changes. In conclusion of all the suspects,
Eric was not a reliable witness. Dominique had fluctuating answers, so she wasn't either. And Dr. Elsie Opel wasn't reliable, but Sam Green was found reliable through his respiration rate staying level throughout all of the control questions and actual answers.
welcome back! Joining us we have
Logan
and Gianna.
We worked in a group to find the rest of our information we will be presenting today. Let's dive into the rest of our case study.
We obtained the fingerprints from the crime scene using magnetic powder. The fingerprint from the handwritten note found at the scene was a left loop arch. It had islands and forks.
The fingerprint from the glassware had a plain whorl with deltas and cores.
Eric's fingerprint matches the handwritten note, and Anna's matches the glassware.
Next, we collected the hair samples that were found on Anna's back and clothes at the crime scene.
We used a microscope to compare the hair from the scene to that of the suspects. Anna's hair and the dog's hair were at the scene.
Fourth was digital evidence investigation. We analyzed the data from Anna's smartphone, including messages, stories, and posts. We found out a lot about Anna's normal life and schedule, but most importantly, we found out that Sam was mad at Anna, Dominique was jealous of Anna's scholarship, and Anna ghosted Eric, but continued to message her. Blood testing, blood typing,
And blood splatter. We're next. In our investigation, we are collaborating to answer these 3 questions. Were all the red substances at the scene blood?
If blood was present at the scene, to whom did the blood belong? And what did the blood splatter indicate?
We used fetal valine solution, anti-A and anti-B serum to conduct our tests. We found that the crime scene 1 and crime scene 2, Anna Garcia and Dominique Hall all had type A blood. Using a blood typing chart proved this. We used pipettes to drop anti-A and anti-B serum into each blood sample and used the reactions made to figure out the type of blood and connect them to the crime.
When we did blood splatter, we stood from different heights to see from which point the blood would have to fall from to make a blood splatter with a certain diameter.
At the scene, the blood must have been caused from a quick gash to the head, causing a sudden wound to occur. From the height of the chair, this means that possibly Anna could have hit her head on the chair. Lastly was DNA evidence. We did DNA extraction on strawberries and found out how to extract DNA from a given substance. The DNA from the crime was in form of blood, for example.
All the blood was Anna Garcia's.
We still need to find out what was in Anna's flask and whether her death was an accident, a homicide, or natural.
As of right now, this is undetermined.
Thanks for tuning into our call. We have worked so hard to provide you with this evidence we have gathered from this crime scene.
Okay, bye. Looks like our time's almost up. See you soon with more breathtaking evidence from Anna Garcia's
Mysterious, brutal murder.